And now in some more breaking news coming in from the city of Chennai, underage driving has taken 2 more lives in the city. 2 teenagers in Chennai died after their bike rammed into a police vehicle. 15-year-olds Kumar and his friend Salman were going home after playing football when their bike skidded and hit a police vehicle. Eyewitnesses claim the 2 boys came under the front wheels of the police van. While one teenager died on the spot, the other succumbed to his injuries later. The driver was an unlicensed teenage driver and both the boys were not wearing helmets. Okay, let's go back in fact to Pramod the mother for more details on this story. Pramod, unfortunate as it is, but clearly, it shocks as to why do parents choose to ignore that their teenage kids are driving and that too without helmets.
Smita, like you said, it's a very unfortunate incident. 3 people are to blame here: the authorities, the parents and the corporation itself, because this particular patch, Ayanavaram, is a patch where we have this, is close to this integrated coach factory, which means it comes under the control, part of it comes under the control of CISF and RPF. So the police, Tamil Nadu police, are not particular about ensuring traffic rules and everything in this particular place. And even if you see the roads are not maintained properly for some reason. Corporation is also not doing its job properly there. And we have certain packs of grounds around it where teens are all the time playing around football and everything, and they are riding scooters and everything, and they will not have license because they are minors. Many of them are minors, and we have personally visited the place and we've talked to people there, and they say that sometime around 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. it becomes really horrible for them to drive, because such minors they run around in scooters and they cause a real havoc. But this particular incident, the police were also to be blamed, because the person coming on, it was a head-on collision. So the person on the van, he could have also avoided it. But what occurred is that this particular guy, Solomon, when he tried to go over a particular speed bump, he did not notice a speed bump earlier, and because of that, it skipped. The scooter skid and they fell under the van's wheel, and unfortunately Kumar died at the incident itself, and later Solomon, who was taken to the hospital, was pronounced dead at the hospital, Smita. And
what about the parents? As I can understand that they would be completely traumatized at the moment and in shock, but have they said if they were aware that the kids were riding in fact bikes on their own?
The parents were aware that these kids did not have license and they were not wearing helmet. But what the parents are maintaining is that they went to the hospital and only then they found out that the kids were killed by a police van. Apparently they are more concerned now, saying that it is the police are to be blamed here, because the van they were driving in a rash manner, which is not possible, because in that road you cannot go in a top speed in such a huge van. But a scooter, people say that, like, people really, especially teens, I emphasize on the term teens there, they ride in a really rash manner, they don't wear helmets, and now that's the place where we have to blame the cops, because they are not enforcing the law properly there, especially the traffic cops. They are only worried about certain pockets there, but not this particular juncture. Even knowing that the road is not proper there, they are not worried about it, and that's the reason such kind of accidents happen there. That's an accident-prone zone. But this time it came to the limelight because a police van was involved, Smita.
Right, we leave it there, Pramod Madhav. It's absolutely tragic. It's heartbreaking for 2 teenagers to have lost their lives like this. But clearly, while a lot of raw anger would be there on the ground at the moment, we can only wish and hope that all parties learn lessons from these incidents.